Welcome back, Judah Forever, fans and supporters. The sun is going down on a Sunday evening, and I had a good day, successful day. Today I did that calabash video this morning, and then I did the other one on chair massage. Right now, I've been thinking a lot of strong thoughts in my mind. I wanted to share this with you. Ecclesiastical Authority. The phrase might be unknown to most of you, may never heard of it before. But always Google everything. Google could be your best resource when you hear words and terms and people making certain claims. Ecclesiastical authority, what it means is Christ, who I have called him in the Hebrew term Hamashiach, or some of us may say Messiah, gave to his called out assembly, who we commonly call the church, the power to bind and the power to loose. Do you remember the scripture where he says in the book of Matthew, whatsoever you shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven? And I give unto you the keys of the kingdom. And that kingdom, he said, is within you. Don't go looking here or there. No, he said the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven is in you. So we ought to also pray, remember that. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, so while we are dwelling on this earth for the last 2,000 years or so since Christ left the earth, he gave the keys of the kingdom to his followers. You and I, who are supposed to be his disciples, not Christians, but his disciples. Nazarene, as a matter of fact, the original word is the Nazarenes, and that's why the crucifixion on the cross, it was written, as we say in the King James, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Nazareth, Nazarene. And in the book of Acts, that term was also applied again, falsely called Christians. Anyway, he gave us ecclesiastical power, authority. That means when two of you shall agree on earth concerning anything, it shall be done. It shall be accepted. It shall be confirmed. It shall be agreed upon in heaven with the Father in heaven. So two or three of us, that means the power to bind, to marry, was given to the called out assembly, the saints, the disciples, the believers of the way, the truth, and the life. And that's what we originally called the way, people of the way, or that way, capital W, talking about Christ, who is the way, Hamashiach, the way, YAHSHUA. So to have this power, ecclesiastical authority, means that he gave us the power. And by the way, the Roman government, many governments of the world never had powers to give certificates or license to people to get married. That power was done between the man and his wife. The man wrote his own covenant and the wife agreed to it, signed to it. The parents were involved. The father, I'm sorry, the man gave a dowry to the bride's father. The father would accept or reject. And if he accepted, the family would agree. They would have meetings. They would go to their religious priests or church or temple or whatever, you know, spiritual authority they recognized. And there would the ceremony would be solemnized, where the families have the authority. The man, the husband, has that authority to marry, not the state. You see, every time you go to the state to get marriage, get a marriage license, you surrender your power, your title. That means they own you. You are married to the state and not to your spouse. It means that they expect you to have children, and the products of that marriage would be registered as well with birth certificates, meaning that the child now belongs to the state. That is why if you get accused or arrested for child negligence or anything having to do with children abuse, child abuse or whatever, they can take your child away from you and you have no power. You will be arrested and go to prison. You gave your authority, your ecclesiastical authority, if you call yourself a Christian, you gave it up when you registered your marriage. You registered the birth of your children. That is why I would never entertain the thought of a marriage license ever again, or even a birth certificate. Did you know that the Bible can be used in the state of Texas, where I used to live? The Bible can be used to get you a state issued ID. But it must be a Roman Catholic Bible. That's just the state law of Texas. You can write your name in the Bible and write, and the section of some Bible, not all Bibles, but where you can write down your name and your parents' name and their parents' name, and you write down your wife's name, the children, if you have any, the ages, the date you were married. You can write down the birth and the death, when people in your family died, and all of that. The Bible is classified in the state of Texas as a book of records, as an official legal binding document, and you can bring it to the registry where you get your driver's license and your state ID, and they can issue you an ID. Legal. Real talk. Yes. But what I'm trying to say is, the people of the Most High, who was given by the Most High himself ecclesiastical authority and power to bind, to loose, to have the keys to open and to close doors. You surrender it. You gave it up. And you said, Caesar is our king, and not the Most High, not Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, you call him. Not Yeshua, no, he is not our king, but Caesar, who is still in charge today, who is the power of the state. You still have surrendered and all of us just have this habit and tradition and custom where we don't even know any better. I'm sorry. Most of us just don't know any better. Tradition has taken over. It's getting darker right now. Sun is going down. And I want to just confirm this point to you, Judah. You who know who you are. And please subscribe to the channel. Look at the previous videos in the past and know why this channel is called Judah Forever. And look at the videos and you will know why I speak the way I do speak. Please, if we are Christ, let us keep his word. Let us obey his law. If you love him, keep his commandments. Till next time, Judah forever. And shalom upon all the children of Israel and Judah forever. That's the way it goes. You know it.